I have some thoughts about the presentations in general, and I'm not going to name names because I want to draw on some things that we've talked on the podcast in the past. One of the things that we often talk about is accessibility. And I had an issue with at least two of the presenters that their slides were not easily read because they didn't have good contrast. Like the one that I'm thinking of, the background was like a light medium green with white text or a yellow headline, and I couldn't read it at all. It was really hard to focus on them.
Yeah. I had one talk where I mentioned this to you, Sean. They did that thing where they would have some funny animated GIF on a slide to represent the thought that they're trying to convey at that moment, which is funny for the first 5 seconds when you see it loop. And then as they're talking over that slide for the next 5 minutes, it's just loop after loop of that same animated GIF. And it's very distracting when you're supposed to be focusing on what they're saying. So
the other thing that I would say to speakers at conferences, and please remember, I used to teach public speaking. So I'm speaking from experience as a teacher and somebody who attends a lot of conferences. Don't whisper. When you talk really quietly, nobody can hear you. Yeah. You need to project. If you don't have a microphone because the venue doesn't have one, you need to speak loudly. That's not yelling. It's projecting deep breaths. Speak from your diaphragm. Yeah. There's 3 or 4 presenters that I struggled listening to them, and I was not necessarily sitting in the back of the room. I was in the middle of the room most of the time. Please speak loudly.